gained any feeling yet?
Not yet. Spinal concussion can be unpredictable.
I thought once he was up and around.
Exactly. The sooner he's in that wheelchair, the better.
Any decision yet about an operation to remove the wall?
He's got to have it, surely. He can't walk around with a lump of metal in his back.
Blokes have had lumps of metal in their body since the Second World War.
Jack, you awake? Got visitors, matey.
Jack, how you going? I was going to bring you in some flowers, but the boss kind of put me off.
Blokes under the flowers parish. So you're going to be mobile again soon, eh?
Love to get you some mag wheels for this thing, eh?
No speeding up and down the corridors, though.
If you think I'm getting into that bloody thing, dream on.
Could have at least been civil, Jack. They're only having a joke. Look, love, I know it's hard for you, but what are you going to do when you get out of here?
I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything much.
So what, you're just going to lay around all day staring at the ceiling?
Look, I don't know what I'm going to do, Mum.
The doctors want you up and moving.
Moving? In a wheelchair?
Yes. Legs, wheels. You'll be independent. You won't have to rely on everybody to do things for you.
Independent? Right.
You know, the only handicap you've got, matey, is thinking this wheelchair's a handicap.
I don't want to argue about it.
Well, who's arguing? I'm just saying it how it is.
Oh, Mrs. Wilson.
Jack, how are you feeling today?
He's still feeling sorry for himself.
Mum,
Well,
Not surprising after what he's been through.
yeah, but that's the point. He's been through it. Now it's time to come out the other side. Listen, Jack, I'm just going to go and call your dad. He should have stopped for morning tea by now.
she won't give up.
Hey, no talking. Of course she won't give up. She's your mum. That's what they do. Take no notice of it. You get up and you walk around when you're ready. There's no rush.
Tell that for the physio.
Ian?
Is that what you call him? I call him Attila.
Oh, come on. He has to move you around. You can end up with bed sores. And stop talking. You're going to bite the end off that thing. We'll have to treat you for mercury poisoning as well.
Hey, that bloke Harvey came in for a drink yesterday. You know, the one that was helping me fix up the upstairs room?
Yeah?
So I got him to give me a quote for moving the piano out of the parlour.
Parlour? What for?
So I can fit the bed in, you deal. You won't be going upstairs for a while, will you?
Forget it, Chris.
Hey, I've got a brand new hospital bed to go in there for you, and those doors are wide enough for a wheelchair, and you just go out the back and up the ramp, and Bob's your uncle.
So you're thinking this is going to be permanent, eh?
No, of course I don't.
Well, at least you're honest. Everyone else keeps promising I'll be up and running around in no time.
Of course you will. Listen, the doctors know what they're doing.
Well, if they do, then why do I need a damn wheelchair?
Right, you are. Hey, listen, Jodie Nelson is going to look after Matilda for you. She was tickled pink when I asked her.
Sounds good. Tell her thanks.
Hello, how are we today? Ian Fairclough, I'm the physiotherapist. Excuse me, I won't shake hands. They've put this new hand wash in the staff toilets, and it smells revolting. Like lavender and carbolic.
Yeah, well, all right. I'll see you later, Jack.
Right. We're going out for a bit of fresh air today.
No, thanks.
You need to get out of this stuffy room.
I can't move.
Of course you can't. That's why I'm here. Now, let's get you out of bed. I could call one of the orderlies to help if you'd prefer.
I'm not going anywhere in that thing.
See? Isn't it nice out here? The garden smells much better than antiseptic. Let's see you push yourself. It's easy enough. You've just got to turn the wheels. Ha! You'll be playing basketball in no time. These are the brakes, right? When you want to release them, just pull them this way. I thought we might go to the hydrotherapy pool tomorrow, eh? Fancy a swim? Oh, are you all right?
Fine, I'm fine. You stupid.
Sit down for a moment.
I'm not a cripple. I'm just a bit tired. I was up all night with this stupid hip of mine.
All the more reason to take a rest.
No. If you just tell me where I have to go for an X-ray.
Sure. Better than that, I'll take you there.
Oh, I don't want to be any trouble.
I have to go there anyway. Jack will be all right, won't you, mate? There. Take my arm. Back in 5.
Hi, matey. How you going? Gee, it's nice out here, isn't it? This is Robin. She's a new friend of mine.
Robin Gillespie. Pleased to meet you, Jack.
Robin's daughter's in the children's ward, and she's here a lot of the time, so that's how we started chatting.
Take me back to the ward, would you, Mum?
Well,
I was going to take your mum to meet my little girl.
yeah, you'll be all right here for a while longer, won't you?
Just want to get back.
Well, you can do it. Be good practice. I'll see you back there in a couple of minutes, okay?
Well, that's enough for one day, eh? You must be exhausted after all that exercise.
Hello, Jack. I'm afraid we're going to have to move you. Sorry, we need the room. We have a patient who needs to be isolated.
Nice change of scenery. That can't be bad, can it? Where are we off to?
2B.
All right, Kate.
Hey, Jack, how's it going?
Excuse me, you're not allowed to smoke in the building.
I wasn't.
Here we go. You've got someone to talk to.
Hey, Ethan, we've got a roommate for you. This is Jack. Jack, Ethan Dawley.
Hi, how are you?
Right. Let's get you settled in.
You got me. What happened to you?
He had a bit of an accident, Ethan.
Can't he walk?
Well, not right now, but he'll come good.
Okay, Jack, I'll catch up with you later, eh? What's the game?
It's an old one. Mario Brothers.
You'll have to give us a go later.
Sure.
But you better behave yourself. Jack here's a cop.
Right, well, I've got to get up to X-rays. You think I can get you before I go?
No, thanks.
Okay. I'll come and see you later on, okay? See you, Ethan.
See ya. What was it? A car crash?
What?
Your accident. Were you chasing a stolen Porsche or something? They go real fast, eh?
No, it wasn't a car crash.
What was it then?
Look, I got shot, okay?
Unreal. Was there a big shootout? Was it that bank robbery in Avonlea? I saw it on the telly. There was like a zillion cops there. They didn't say anyone got shot, but... Was that where it happened? Look, if you take it easy, you'll be able to go home soon. Really? As long as you don't overdo it. Promise? Promise. I can't wait to get out of here. Hey, that cop doesn't like me very much. I'm sure that's not true. I'll be in to see you later, okay? Thanks, Doctor. See ya.
Been in here long?
7 weeks and 2 days.
It's long enough.
I got cancer. They had to chop my leg off or else it would have gone everywhere. The cancer, not my leg.
Jeez, I'm sorry.
No problems. I got this. Granddad calls it my wooden leg. But it's not wood, it's like this fiberglass stuff.
Right. Don't you have earphones for that thing?
She's such a nice little kid, and she's been through so much. She's in remission now, so they're keeping their fingers crossed. And poor Robin's had to go through most of it by herself because her husband's a truckie and away for weeks at a time. Do you want a drink?
What?
Want a drink?
No, thanks.
She's a real battler. I don't know how she copes.
What?
Robin. Who do you think I've been talking about?
I don't know, some kid with leukemia?
Yeah, Amity, Robin's daughter. And on top of all of this, she has the worst luck. Her place was burgled last week, and she's behind in the rent. And she doesn't seem to let it get her down. But you can't, can you? Got to keep soldiering on.
Why?
And what's the alternative? Just give up?
Mum, if this is the start of another lecture, please, just forget it.
I only went to get a can of Coke.
Oh, yeah, that's why I found you on the other side of the hospital.
The machine wasn't working.
Come on, you know what the doctor said. Take it easy. Stay in bed till this evening, then you can have another walk around, okay?
Not fair.
It's truth, I don't know. Bit of enthusiasm isn't catching.
Give it a rest, would you?
All I'm saying is you should be encouraged by a kid like that.
Mrs. Lawson, you might like to come back a bit later. Jack needs to get some rest.
Rest. He's done nothing but rest. It's about time he started doing something. You know, the less you do, the less you want to do.
Well, some people take longer to recover than others.
Well, the doctor thinks he's ready, so what makes you the expert?
The doctor spends just a few minutes a day with Jack. I'm with him for my entire shift.
Yeah, and you've got a dozen other patients to look after.
That doesn't mean I don't know what's good for him. At the moment, he could do without your continual hounding.
Don't tell me you know my son better than I do. If he doesn't get up and moving soon, he's not going to.
Mum, just... You take a break. You need a rest too.
You want to get rid of me, do you?
Well, just go get a sandwich or something.
All right, I'm out of here. I'll be back later. Florence Nightingale's gone off duty.
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be.
No, I shouldn't lose it like that. I'd be in trouble if she wanted to report me.
She won't. She can't help carrying on like that. It's the way she is. You know, she can usually handle most things, but she never had to deal with anyone in the family who's been crippled before. She'd be okay if I died.
Don't say that.
No, look, she would. I'm not saying they wouldn't miss me. They all would. You know, there'd be the funeral, big wake, and get on with it, you know? Life goes on. What do you do with someone who's only half dead?
Jack, we shouldn't be too hard on your mother, okay? I know loss of mobility is a huge adjustment. I see it every day. She doesn't. And it is only temporary.
Is it?
One day at a time, Jack. I'll come back and see you later, okay?
Why was your mum mad at you?
Oh, doesn't your mum get mad at you sometimes?
No. She's dead.
Oh.
So's my dad.
Bummer.
I live with my grandma and granddad now. They've got a farm up near Bajinjeri.
Right.
It's a long way, especially when you're old. That's why they can't come to see me much.
Yeah. Oh, it's a long way to travel down here.
What's it like being a cop? I thought I'd be a cop when I leave school.
Yeah? Why?
Reckon it'd be cool. Chasing crims and that.
Yeah, it's heaps of fun. Getting abused by everybody. Working long hours. Crooks getting off scot-free after chasing them down for weeks and charging them.
But it'd be exciting in that, eh?
No, not often. No, it's mostly hard work. The worst part is, can't trust anybody. Not even people you've known for years. Not even your best mates.
Were you shot by someone you knew?
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, forget about it.
I don't know what the world's coming to.
You okay?
I've just been mugged in the ladies' toilet. They nicked my handbag.
You hurt?
Not really, but they got all my money.
Tell us in your own words what happened, Miss Lawson.
I went into the cubicle, closed the door, and looked for a hook, you know, to hang up my bag. There wasn't one, so I put it on the floor next to me.
So you hadn't noticed anyone in there when you went in?
No, I was in a bit of a hurry.
So you put the bag on the floor?
Yeah, and then I heard someone come into the next cubicle. And the next thing I know, my bag was whipped away under the partition. Then when I went to unlock the door to get out, she slammed it into me, you know, knocked me right back against the fixture. And by the time I got my breath, she'd done a runner.
So you didn't get a decent look at her?
No, I didn't get a chance. The door flew back so quickly.
What'd you have in your bag?
Oh, well, my purse, of course. About $300. Credit cards, which I'll have to cancel.
Yeah. Anything else?
I don't know, just personal stuff.
Did you happen to notice anyone following you before you went in there? Anyone acting suspiciously?
No.
Well, probably someone just spotted your bag and decided to take advantage of the situation. Don't you reckon, Jack?
You should ask the nurses. They can see the toilets from where they sit. They might have seen someone.
Thanks, we will.
Yeah, I'd say we're looking at a woman. I can't see too many blokes taking the chance of being found in the ladies' loo, can you, mate?
Don't know, it's not my case.
No, but it's your mum and you're a copper. I figured you could help us out since you're on the spot.
I'm off duty.
So, a female. Well, that narrows the suspects down to 50%, I guess.
It wouldn't be any of the nurses. They use the staff toilets.
Is that right?
The ones down the corridor, near the x-ray place.
Right.
Now, we should probably get a doctor to have a look at you, too.
I'm all right. It's just a bit of a bang, that's all.
You really should get it checked out, Mrs. Lawson.
Honestly, a lot of fuss about nothing.
Do it, Mum.
All right, just for you.
Come. See you, Stretch. See you later.
Now, Joe and I'll start having a chat with people. If you hear anything, you let us know, OK?
Just make sure Mum gets herself looked at by a doctor, okay?
See ya.
Did you go in a patrol car?
I certainly did.
Can I have a look?
Yeah, you can have a ride if you want. All right. All right.
Not making much of an effort there. Come on, Jack, give it a try. You're lucky you've got such nice, strong arms. What am I going to do with you?
You could try taking me back to my room and leaving me there.
You know, that's a really good idea. Why don't you take yourself back then?
Won't work.
I've got other patients that want to be helped.
I've tried this trick before, mate. Hey, Robin. Robin.
Hey, Jack. Ben let me use the radio.
Yeah?
I spoke to your boss, the sergeant.
Senior Sergeant Croydon.
Yeah, that's him. He told me to keep an eye on you. It was terrific. Hey, there's a bird's nest around by the kids' ward. Do you want to go and see it? What's the matter?
I'm stuck here until Ian gets back.
Why? Can't you push yourself back?
No.
How come? It's easy.
Ethan, just leave me alone, would you?
I'll push you if you like.
On crutches? I don't think so.
Yeah, I can.
No.
I'll go find someone then. Jack needs a bit of a hand.
Okay, 10 minutes and I want you back inside, right? What's wrong?
Ian just dumped me and left me here. I want to go back to my room.
Oh, okay.
Right. Hey, Jack! Look what I found! Is it your mum's?
Yeah, looks like it.
There's no sign of a wallet.
You'll be able to get fingerprints now, eh?
I don't know, mate. It's pretty hard to get them off leather.
But you'll have to take mine, right? I mean, I took it out of the rubbish bin.
We'll see. If we do manage to get some, we probably will have to get yours as comparison. I think your mum's going to be glad to get this back. She's quite shaken up. She was really upset, Jack. Hope to get back onto it, and I'll catch you later, eh? Well done, Super Sleuth. Good work. Catch ya.
Could have taken my fingerprints. Don't they want to find out who did this?
We've got more important things to worry about than a bag snatch.
Yeah, like what? Hey, I could help. I could go around asking people if they saw anyone put the bag in the bin.
It's a good idea. Off you go.
Don't suppose you got any spare cash, have you?
Yeah, there's some loose change in the top drawer.
Just need a few dollars to get through. Your dad's sending some more money.
Yeah, how long's that going to take?
Well, it shouldn't take long. I'll be okay tomorrow. Robin's going to give me back the money I lent her.
Robin?
Yes, the woman I introduced you to.
How much did you lend her?
$50.
To a complete stranger.
Well, she's not. She's a friend.
You've only just met her. You can't know what she's like.
Well, she's very nice and she needed it.
What for? Taxi fares?
I don't know. She'll give it back.
You're too trusting, Mum.
If we can't help each other out, it's not worth being here. Hey.
So, have you got any leads on who stole your mum's bag?
Me?
Well, you as in the cops, and you are one of them.
Not while I'm in here, I'm not.
Well, I just thought they might have kept you informed on whether they had a description, you know, any witnesses.
Not interested.
Why not? She's your mum.
Look, I can't do anything, can I? Everyone keeps going on and on about getting back in the saddle. But they don't realise it. It's different now, you know? I can't do the things that I used to.
No, I was just asking. I wasn't pushing you.
You're about the only one who isn't.
Who's Cohen?
Hi. Jack can't have visitors right now. You want to come back in 10 minutes?
Actually, it's you we need to talk to.
Me? We have information that you were seen leaving the toilets around the time of Mrs. Lawson's attack.
I don't know anything about it.
We still have to talk to you, I'm afraid.
Come off it, Joe.
Sorry, mate. You know we have to.
Oh, that's okay. I'll go. I'll get someone else to finish this.
It won't take long.
Ben,
Yeah.
Angie wouldn't do something like that. She loves her job too much to risk putting it in jeopardy.
Mate, you know that we have to check this out. Sorry. I'll catch you later, eh?
Hey, Jack, guess what? Cops arrested Angie.
No, they didn't arrest her.
They did. Saw him take her off in a patrol car.
No, they've just gone to ask some questions, mate.
Yeah, because someone saw her coming out of the loo with a handbag.
No, they didn't.
Maybe not with a handbag, but they did see her.
It wasn't Angie.
Might have been. Remember when I found the handbag? She walked past the rubbish bin just before I saw her. She could have chucked it in then.
Well, you liked Angie.
I do. She's nice.
Why do you think she's a thief all of a sudden?
Just saying it fits, that's all.
Hey, Jacko. How you feeling? How you going?
Good days.
What happened with Angie?
Oh, that's lovely, isn't it, eh? Coming to see my old mate? You bought your bag of grapes?
Look, she's not the type to go bag snatching, PJ. You're way off track there.
Well, you never can tell.
You talked to her?
Huh?
What'd she say?
First, she denied that she went to the loo. Then later, she admitted she did.
All right, I did go in there. I was desperate to go, and we were rushed off our feet, and I just... It's easier to go to the public toilets than the staff ones.
So why did you deny it?
Because we're not meant to. We keep getting memos about it. I just would have gotten another lecture if anyone had seen me.
Angie, you were seen.
Well, I don't know how. I didn't see anyone.
So there was no one in the toilet when you went in there?
Well, there was one cubicle that was occupied. It could have been Mrs. Lawson, I suppose. I don't know. I didn't introduce myself.
Well, I thought you ladies go to the toilet for a bit of a good gossip. So nobody came in while you were in there?
No. I told you I was in there just a few minutes.
I believe you and Mrs. Lawson had an argument earlier today.
What has that got to do with anything?
What was it about?
Nothing. I was annoyed at the way she was bugging Jack, that's all. I shouldn't have said anything.
Apparently it got quite heated.
No! Listen, what are you saying? That I stole a handbag to get back at her?
Is that what happened?
I can't believe you think she's a suspect based on that.
She refused to let us search her locker.
Well, she's innocent. It's an invasion of privacy.
Well, she's got nothing to hide. Why would she refuse? Anyway, Ben's going to try and get a warrant, okay? We'll see what we come up with.
Jack, I want to send you down for those x-rays.
I thought they were for tomorrow.
The radiographer won't be here, so he said it'd fit you in. Sorry to interrupt your visit.
No, not a problem.
Take care of yourself.
What difference is another X-ray going to make?
We have to keep an eye on what's going on in there.
Angie? Angie! Hey, take me down there, mate.
Hi, Jack.
Ben, you got it so wrong. Sorry, Angie.
Well, I didn't have much choice. They were going to get a search warrant if I didn't agree.
Oh, well, this should sort it out once and for all, then.
It's embarrassing.
Is this yours?
No. Where did that come from?
It matches the description Mrs. Lawson gave us. Jack?
Yeah, that's it.
No cash or credit cards.
Somebody's put it in there because I've never seen that before.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to come down the station, thanks.
Jack, I swear I don't know anything about this.
I believe you.
Hey, Jack, I'm looking for your mum. She not in?
Doesn't look like it.
She coming back tonight?
Don't know. Why?
I just wanted to see her.
What for? Pay back that money she lent you?
I feel awful about that after everything that's happened.
Well, she's pretty broke.
Yeah, well, I'll give it to her tomorrow. As if your mum hasn't got enough to worry about without being ripped off by the hospital staff.
Who says she was?
Well, it was one of the nurses. It's all over the hospital. All my friends are talking about it.
Friends? Oh, I suppose you would make a few friends if you're here every day. Friends you can borrow money off. Like that bloke you're talking to in the hospital corridor yesterday.
Oh, him? I think he's a patient. Wanted a ciggy. You know, not too many of us smokers left.
Anyway, it's gossip, not gospel. About Angie.
Yeah, well. I gotta go. Tell your mum I called in.
Told you it all fits. Angie must have done it.
Ah, just in time for dinner, eh? Ethan, how are you?
You're welcome to it. It's revolting.
Here you go. Thought you might need something to pass the time.
Thanks.
No, you better get started on it right away. You'll never get it finished. You'll be out of here in no time.
I doubt it. What's happening with Angie?
She's been charged.
It's obviously a setup.
Well, it didn't look like that to me. Anyway, I've been
Did you
talking to
check
the
to see
doctor.
if anyone else had access to those lockers?
Yeah, of course we did. She said she's the only one with a key.
And I keep it with me all the time.
Could someone have borrowed your keys?
No.
You haven't lent your keys to anyone?
No.
Well, there's no sign that the lock has been forged, so how can you claim that the wallet was planted?
Look, there's no other explanation.
So that's the end of the investigation?
I'd say the case is closed, yes.
I can't believe it. With the types you get hanging around here, you can't find another suspect.
Unless there's something you know that we don't.
I know that she didn't do it.
Look, I'm sorry, Jake, but it seems pretty open and shut to me.
Great.
I'm having a ramp built so you can get in and out of the station.
Don't bother, boss. I'm not coming back. I'm resigning.
Look, this is not the time to make a decision.
What am I going to do? I'm going to answer phones all day?
We need you.
Well, maybe I don't want to do the job anymore.
You'll change your mind.
You reckon? Don't hold your breath. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the whole lousy system.
I never liked the girl, but I didn't think she'd do a thing like that. Who'd have thought she'd go around mugging people? Just because we had a bit of an argument?
She didn't.
All your mates seem to think she did.
They've got it wrong.
It's just lucky Robin came by when she did.
What's Robin got to do with this?
She was the one who saw your mate Angie coming out of the loo.
Robin did.
Yeah, she just happened to be walking past.
That's funny. She didn't mention it when she came in. Neither did Ben or Tess.
Why would they? They probably didn't realise you knew Robin.
Mum, when you lent her that $50, did she see how much money you were carrying?
I don't know. Why?
Well, maybe she wanted more than $50.
You're not suggesting Robin stole my bag.
She's more likely than Angie.
Oh, rubbish.
Look, come on. You don't even know this woman. She gives you some sob story and you just hand her $50.
You're not thinking straight. Must be the painkillers they're giving you. Listen, I know you fancy this young nurse of yours,
Don't
but you...
fancy her. She's a friend. Not like Robin, who you just met a couple of days ago and you couldn't possibly know her well enough to know whether she's lying or not. I mean, like, her husband's got a steady job, but she's always broke.
Yeah, of course she is. With a sick kid, what do you expect?
Maybe she spends the money on more than hospital bills.
What? Drugs?
Probably. I mean, did you see that guy that she was hanging out with in the corridor before?
Jack, that's an awful thing to say.
So is accusing someone of stealing when they're innocent.
Well, you better find some way of proving it then, because all your mates reckon she did it.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about Angie. I don't reckon she did do it.
Why's that?
My granddad reckons crims don't care about anyone. But Angie does. She really cares about people.
That's right.
It's lousy when you didn't do something and everyone reckons you did.
Especially when you could go to jail for it.
Is that what'll happen to her?
Maybe.
We've got to do something.
What else can I do?
I can get around the hospital, ask people questions and that. You just got to tell me what to do.
Yeah, right.
Someone must have seen something.
I'll let you know, all right?
Oh, look at you out of bed. That's good to see.
You seen Angie this morning?
No, I haven't. I don't know where she is and I don't want to know. Now, we ready for our morning constitutional?
No. And if you think you can take me out and dump me in the garden like you did yesterday, mate, dream on.
Any idea where Ethan is?
No, sorry. Hey, Doc. You seen Angie?
I think she phoned in sick. Thought of something I can do yet?
Yeah, mate. See that woman over there?
She's the one that was asking for your mum, yeah?
That's right.
Is she Amity's mum?
Yeah, do you know Amity?
Yeah, we're in the cancer ward together for a few days. Her dad's a pilot.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, she told me. She's been up on the flight deck of a jumbo. So, what do you want me to do?
Ethan, where have you been? I've been looking all over for you. The car's waiting.
Sorry?
You've got your specialist appointment today in Melbourne?
I forgot. Sorry, Jack.
You're right, mate. See you later.
See ya.
Come on, let's get a move on.
Told me to take it easy.
That was yesterday.
A nurse!
What's wrong?
Help me get under that chair.
Is that all? I thought it was something urgent.
Now!
Ooh, we are independent. Fancied a bit of fresh air after all.
See, Detective Hashem.
PJ, it's me.
Jacko, didn't know you had a phone by the bed.
Listen, the woman that reported seeing Angie, Robin Gillespie, did you interview her about it?
No. Why?
I reckon she could have a reason for pointing the finger at Angie. She saw how much money Mum had in her purse, and I saw her right near the rubbish bin just before Ethan found the handbag.
Well, Jack, I don't see the point. I mean, she's not really in the frame.
There's something not kosher about her, mate. I think you should talk to her.
Yeah, all right.
Thanks. Let me know, eh?
I'll talk to you soon. That was Jack. He wants us to interview Robin.
Morning.
Hello, Jack.
Saw you in the playground before. Is that your daughter?
Amity, yeah.
Cute kid.
Yeah, she's a sweetie.
It's a shame her dad can't get to see him much, but she misses him.
Yeah, she does.
Well, it's hard when, when he's away all the time, interstate. He's a driver, isn't he?
Yeah.
Trucks or planes?
Trucks. Interstate. Anyway, I better get back to her. See you later.
Yeah, see ya. So why would Amity say her dad was a pilot?
Kids say things like that just to impress their mates. You've told a few porkies in your time.
Okay, when you're around there, did you actually hear her call Robin Mummy?
Well, no, but she doesn't say much anyway. She's a quiet little kid.
Perfect cover for someone who wants to hang around a hospital.
What for? Snatch handbags? She'd have better luck in a shopping mall, wouldn't she?
No, not necessarily. I mean, it's a much less obvious place to work a scam.
Oh, Jack.
She's lying. I know she is.
She's not lying.
Mum, right, so that's why she came around this morning and gave you the money back. I'm telling you, you've done your dough. Now think hard. Are you sure you didn't notice anything about the person that was in the toilets?
Well, I have thought about it, and I can't be sure, but there was a click. You know, like a disposable lighter. I thought maybe someone had come in for a quick fag, but I couldn't smell smoke.
Did you tell Ben or PJ this?
No, because I didn't see the point. It must have been something else. I mean, you know me, I can smell cigarettes.
Mum, please, tell them.
Has anyone seen the property book?
No. You had it last.
Yeah, I know, but I thought I'd put it back on the thing.
Joe!
Brenda.
Here you go.
Can I help you?
He's taken the bait.
Good.
I told him I thought I heard a lighter.
And he knows Robin's a smoker, so hopefully that'll put him on the right track.
Oh, I better ring Angie then. Let her know.
Let's hope it does do the trick, otherwise it's been a game of charades for nothing.
He made it by himself all the way down the corridor to phone PJ, so that's a step in the right direction.
Can I help you?
I heard about that young nurse stealing things at the hospital.
No, that's just gossip.
No, it's not. I have very reliable sources.
Winifred, she's just helping us with our inquiries at the moment.
Well, I can assure you that she's guilty. She stole my sapphire ring from me while I was in X-ray. I want her arrested.
Are you sure you haven't lost it, Miss Starling?
Of course I haven't. I've looked after that ring for 30 years. I'm not going to suddenly mislay it.
Oh, you didn't take it off beforehand? I mean, you're not allowed to wear jewellery into the X-ray, are you?
They were X-raying my hip, not my hand, young lady. I definitely had it on in the waiting room. I was there for hours, and then that nurse came in to replace the other one just before I went in.
You sure it was Nurse Cohen?
She was sitting with me, holding my hand. I didn't realise why at first. Thought she was being friendly. She must have slipped it off my finger then.
And you didn't feel anything?
No, obviously a practice routine. It was definitely Nurse Cohen.
What did you get out of Robin?
Oh, we got no reason to suspect her, mate.
What about that bloke she was hanging around with in the corridor?
That was just a patient. They were just making up conversation.
All right, well, you checked out the supposed burg at her house. She lied to Mum about that. She could have lied about Angie.
Like you said, she was probably just giving Brenda a sob story so she could get $50 from her.
What about Amity?
What about her? Look, she exaggerates about what her father does, so what?
Oh, look, I've just got a bad feeling about Robin.
It's a feeling, Jacko. It's a feeling. At the moment, it's all stacked up against Angie.
Why would Angie take the cash and the credit cards out and keep the wallet? Why not dump it with the handbag?
Who knows?
Well, I saw Robin hanging around that rubbish bin. She could have been the one that dumped it.
The wallet was found in Angie's locker. Now, I've got some more news for you.
What?
Winifred Starling reckons Angie stole her sapphire ring. I'm not kidding.
Jack, careful. I want to do it by myself. Tell me how to do it.
If you want to get into the chair, you buzz for a nerve.
Back off with you. I said I want to do this by myself, so stay where you are.
Okay. Well, first, put those brakes back on. Now, use the overhead lift to ease yourself over. It's better than trying to drag yourself. It's not so difficult, is it?
Hey, back off. Rack off. Thanks. Dr. Carter.
Hello, Jack. Good to see you getting around.
Who keeps the spare keys to the lockers here?
What do you mean?
In case someone loses theirs, you know, the spare keys.
Only admin.
Can anyone gain access to them?
They're kept in a cabinet behind the reception desk. Why?
Thanks. G'day, Robin.
Oh. Hello, Jack.
Not spending time with your daughter?
No, they've taken her off for some tests. I'm just waiting for them to finish.
You haven't seen Mum this morning?
No.
Not avoiding her, are you?
No, of course not. I've got the money for her.
Do you know where the admin building is?
It's over there, why?
Thought you'd probably know. Comes from hanging around here so much.
I've got to go. I should be bringing Amity back now. See you later.
Gotcha.
What do you got?
Over here in the bushes. Saw her throw them there.
Must have panicked her.
V. Lawson, all right. That'll be the one.
We'd better check if she's still around in the hospital. You might have scared her off.
I want to question her.
Well, you're off duty.
It's my mum she ripped off.
Don't you trust us or something?
Ask PJ if I can.
I suppose he'll let you sit in, given your personal involvement, but you're going to have to keep your mouth shut.
Right?
I don't know anything about credit cards. I just threw away some rubbish that I had in my bag. That's all. The cards must have been there already.
Very convenient.
Jack, all right, can you tell us what you were doing at the time Mrs. Lawson was robbed?
I've been through this already.
Why'd you try it again?
I was walking down the corridor and I saw Nurse Cohen come out of the ladies' toilets. I just walked past her, that's all.
You didn't see her carrying anything?
I didn't notice. She could have been. It wasn't until later that I heard about the bag snatch.
Tell us the rest of it, Robin.
Jack.
Tell us how you snuck in there for a quick smoke and then you realised someone else was in there.
Jack, mate, just leave it
Hang
out.
on.
Leave
you
it.
looked under the petition and you saw Mum's handbag. You already knew she was good for about $300 and you just couldn't resist.
No.
Yeah, and then when you heard she got hurt, you saw a perfect opportunity to blame someone else. Angie.
Back off, mate.
And you got the key to a locker and you planted the wallet in there. You know where the spares are kept because you're one of the staff.
Why do you say that?
That smell, lavender and carbolic, it's a new hand wash in the staff toilets. You're not here visiting your daughter at all. You work here!
Well done, mate. You solved the mystery.
You did it. Robin's the new occupational therapist. She figured you needed an incentive to get mobile again.
Did it pretty well, don't you think?
Used to do theatre sports.
The hardest part was talking Tom and Tess into it.
Yeah, I thought Tess was going to give it away.
Well, we actually thought we'd stuffed it when it looked like you didn't want to get involved.
Until Joe came up with the idea of pointing the finger at Angie.
Yeah, well, I figured your natural sense of justice would kick in, and it did. Angie was just the extra spur you needed, that's all.
Yeah, you really played me for a sucker, didn't you?
Oh, Jack, come on, mate. We just wanted to get you motivated again, that's all.
What about Angie?
Well, Angie's fine with it, Jack. I mean, she agreed to go along with it. She doesn't mind about the gossip.
That's not the point, is it? And what about her reputation? I mean, mud sticks. Winifred Starling's ring's gone missing and everyone thinks Angie stole it.
Well, we didn't anticipate that happening.
Obviously not. But until it's found, no one's going to trust Angie again. Well done, guys. Gavin Masters.
G'day, Jack.
Hey, mate, how's your day?
Yeah, it's good in Melbourne. All those big buildings and that.
Yeah, all right, if you like that type of thing.
Yeah. What did you do?
Solve the mystery of the bag snatcher?
Yeah? Who did it?
Nobody. I'll explain to you later. Look, I need to borrow you first. Still interested in doing a little bit of detective work for me?
Yeah, sure. Hi.
Hi.
I hear you solved the crime.
The wild goose chase, you mean?
They did it for you, Jack.
I know that. Hasn't done much for your reputation, though, has it?
Oh, well, a little blowover. I'm sure Miss Starling just misplaced it.
What exactly happened when you saw her in X-ray?
Well, I'm surprised she even remembers me, you know. She was so sleepy. She just kept dozing off in the waiting room.
She did say she hadn't had any sleep the night before.
Yeah, well, I just sat with her for 5 minutes to make sure she was okay, that's all.
Did you see a guy there with long hair and tattoos, by any chance?
No, but I wasn't in there long, though.
I spoke to the girl in reception, and she said there was a Gavin Masters in here yesterday. He's an outpatient.
How'd you find that out?
I told you he was my cousin.
How?
Then I went down to the nurse in X-ray. She's a friend of mine. Real nice.
You got a few friends in here.
She said he was in there yesterday, but he kept whinging about having to wait. When she went to get him, he'd nicked off.
Did she say what time?
After lunch, I think.
Brilliant. Benny Danders.
So how did you know it was going to be at the pawn shop?
Didn't. But I knew I'd seen Gavin Masters somewhere before. I couldn't place him, you know. It came to me, you know. Remember that woman a couple of months back in the supermarket? She had some jewellery stolen.
We interviewed a Gavin Masters, but we didn't have enough to charge him.
Right. It was Benny Danders that put us onto him in the first place. So I gave Benny Danders a call, asked him if he'd seen Gavin lately. Said he came in yesterday to pawn a ring.
Well, Benny gave us an address. PJ's checking it out.
You've done well for a copper on sick leave.
Oh, don't thank me. Thank Ethan here. He was my leg man.
You wouldn't, leg man.
So I suppose this gets Angie off the hook, yeah?
Mate, she was never on it.
All right, you two, time to get back. We're a man short, remember?
Yeah.
Could I have another look at the patrol car?
Yeah, of course you can. Come on.
Don't need your crutches now, huh? It's pretty good.
Boss, About my resignation?
What resignation? I haven't seen anything in writing.
Good. Because I want to come back to work.
Good. I'm proud of you, son. You ought to feel proud of yourself.
The only thing I want to feel, boss, are my legs.